Little Red Riding Hood's outfit is being worn by a wolf carrying an axe. He's calling himself the Woodsman. The wolf has Riding Hood's old lunch basket filled with charred love letters and an empty bottle of wind that's hiding a little mouse who wears a frock coat over a tiny Prince Albert jacket. The mouse is writing more love letters to someone while nibbling a stolen piece of cheese. You can see in the wolf's beard that he will eat anything he can find. Someone else hiding in the dark forest claims to be in love with Red Riding Hood herself, and adds that they hope the wolf doesn't find her first. Snow White, on the other hand, listens to anybody and believes them. She will listen wide-eyed to any story she hears. She likes to think of herself as a good listener. But most often, she finds herself wondering whether or not the person telling the story thinks that she is pretty. The wolf was friends once with a pig who could build houses. The wolf doesn't like to talk about this. The pig died in a fire. The wolf doesn't know who lit the fire, but he knows who ate the burnt pig. He threw up a lot in those days. He cried about it. He knows no one would believe this. He thinks his burden is unfair. As a wolf, he thinks he should be able to live in the moment. Cinderella was misdiagnosed with mental illness. She missed her mother so much that she slept in a birdhouse and scratched at the fleas. Her father cut down the birdhouse. It was on a pole. He was just following orders. Red Riding Hood's disappearance haunts the wolf. Even the witches assumed that he killed her. Well, most of the witches, but not Cookie. Cookie was burnt in a fire once, in her own oven, by some miserable kids who said they just needed money for food. She thought it would be smarter to just let them in and feed them lunch. It wasn't smarter. But Cookie doesn't bear them any ill will. She thinks the accident changed her for the better. The burns, once they healed, were not bad enough to leave her so disfigured that she was scary to anyone but herself. And they helped her stop caring so much about her appearance. She often shelters Snow White after another drunken huntsman has beaten her up. Cookie thinks these huntsmen might all be the same guy, but Snow White doesn't like to speak poorly of anyone. And out back, there are two sad pigs who consistently plan to build houses of cement reinforced with straw. They sigh, and the wind leaves its bottle in the forest at night.